Hello, Professor and friends. This is Group 10. Myself, Hamakshi, presenting introduction.
Hi, myself Manish Tukral, and now I'm going to explain the epic structure.
Hey everybody, this is Shiva and I'm going to be explaining about the total cost of ownership and the reasons why we should choose Mexico to do this particular product.
Thank you, Shivas. Now we come to the recommendation parts.
We are presenting a report on a client who aims to manufacture smartphone components in Mexico. Let's go through a brief introduction. This report majorly deals with the aspect of global sourcing to facilitate a new business through the method of procuring goods, products, and logistics from a foreign country at a cost-effective trade. Businesses consider various factors to minimize cost and maximize profit. Controlling the cost of manufacturing is a major factor to achieve said results. Our client's aim is to manufacture components for a smartphone business, possibly in a cost-effective country such as Mexico. We, as a global sourcing consultant, have analyzed and advised on sales strategy. The Apex tool structure and TCO have been used in this report. Now let's go through a flow of research. Our research was focused on providing a cost-effective solution to a client along with promising and reliable results. Based on the nature of business and client briefing, our initial thought was to consider manufacturing in China. However, considering the factors such as risk to IPR and political instability, we decided to move to the provided destination, that is Mexico. Mexico is one of the most suitable locations to establish this plant, considering its trade agreement with North America, cost-effective policies, and improved IPR. The country is taking active measures to increase FDI and establish trade relations with other countries.
Economic. Mexico is the 15th largest economy worldwide, representing 1.97% of world economy. The GDP has grown steadily, considered under mid countries which will supposedly emerge as the financial giants. Mexico has fairly stable exchange rate, which encourage international investments. Politics. Mexico has a massive problem of corruption, with the policeman, politician, institution practicing bribery. There are certain aspects of the country policies that are not business friendly. Due to the benefits from the international investment, Mexico ranks quite high on the ease of doing business. Mexico has a reputation of neglecting IPR. However, over the past few years, the country has taken various measures to protect the IPR, especially with the UCMA agreement. The agreement saw several changes to the policy based on the copyright, trade secrets, and geographical indicators. Infrastructure. Gojula, the second largest city within the country, which become a hub of R&D with respect of the technical advancement. Country also exports the IT sector, which constitutes 10.7% of GDP. Mexico has reliable road and rail infrastructure. The logistics trade between the North America is one of the major source of revenue. Competence. With the increased determination and the opportunities to receive education, the amount of children completing education is increasing steadily. The victory of Morena left-wing party in the Mexico meant that the regulation of trade has begun to change, which benefits the investors. This added with the existing performance within the country that custom and security improvise the whole system. Thank you.
Now that we've gone through the introduction, epic analysis, let's look at the TCO, total cost of ownership. What is total cost of ownership? It is the total cost which is direct and indirect that is involved in procuring or sourcing any product or commodity. As global sources, it is very important for us to consider this because there may be various other factors such as maintenance, repairs, training, these support services. These are different costs that could be involved that drastically increase the price of sourcing any product, which may be very different from the baseline price. Now, as you can see in this example, even though we are planning to set up a factory in Mexico, which is much further away from Japan, it is very cost effective for us. It also leaves a profit after covering the logistics costs. This is because of the cost effective labor and the total cost of operations, which include maintenance and cost of owning a business in Mexico. Now, let's look at a few more reasons apart from total cost of ownership on why we chose Mexico. Let's look at the skilled labors. We know that there is a very big market of cost effective skilled labors available in Mexico. With the emerging policies of FDI and increased investments, these numbers are only expected to grow. Apart from this, there's also a very valuable aspect such as a long term benefit. Mexico has a free trade agreement with 43 other countries, which opens up a large market for this company in the future. Now, needless to say that Mexico is a part of North America, which also has a huge opportunity for us. Technologically oriented products such as this one have a huge market in North America, and having the logistic means to trade with US and Canada provides a huge scope and a market for us in the future. Thank you.
Setting up a new business is an extremely challenging task as it demands meticulous planning and strategy. So, the primary goal of any business is to gain profit. In this case, we are talking about a company headquartered in Japan and they are willing to set up a manufacturing unit in Mexico. So, one of the major setback of this strategy is that investors have not considered a lot of factors that can increase the total cost of the ownership for this project. They have solely focused on construction and labor cost. Additional costs such as admin, logistics, etc. They are very crucial for this project. They can completely change the fate of the project. Apart from this, price of raw material, inflation, political structure, equipment required for new factory should be taken in account. So a way to reducing the cost for company operation, a 4P marketing mix has been provided based on the trade market of Japan, as it has been chosen country for selling the manufacturing product. We have explained the EPIC model and analyzed in order to determine, navigate the aspects that could affect the business in Mexico. EPIC analysis in Mexico has revealed that economical, technological, and environmental factors are favorable to open a manufacturing unit and plant. It's a pool of 62 million labor force, which is a huge amount of skilled labor for a company. And 93% of Mexico is literate, so it can create an impact for getting a skilled labor, also the new technology, as well as Mexico is sharing free trade with 43 countries, which is a huge positive point for opening the manufacturing unit. Okay, now recommendation has been provided on additional cost that must be considered by the investor to derive total cost of ownership, and the cost baseline has been prepared to predict a profitable budget of the project, which has been provided in the report which we have submitted to the which we have submitted. Thank you guys. Thank you and have a good one.